Okay, disclaimer here before I start. I feel like I have a lot of explaining to do. I don't have the rest of the issues. It's very stupid. I only have 2 volumes for 4 chapters. That's it. It's complicated. This was recorded about 2 years ago or so, not like a year and a half ago, something like that. It was a totally different scenario, totally different circumstances in my life, in the world, everywhere. My situation in my life was different back then, and for example, even in my channel, I had like 7 subscribers or something, around 7. I don't remember right now exactly how many I had. Probably, probably 7 to around a little bit more than 10, maybe. Not that I have a lot right now. I have like 76 right now, but a lot of times I was very used to uploading things and not having views at all. And basically, long story short, I didn't care. I was just using it as a little like toy to use sometimes. I don't know how many people go through this, but it's like I was just uploading whatever came to my mind in the moment, just because it sounded funny or entertaining or interesting in some way, and there was no rhyme or reason. There is That is still the case, but a lot of things have changed, and also there's like in comparison to back then, there is a little bit more of attention than what I used to have back then. So that's making me think that I might need to think about that, think of the people that are like sort of lurking around nowadays, and maybe focus the content. This intro won't take long, I promise. Focus on the fewer things that I actually find important instead of just whatever. It's very interesting how you behave when people are watching and when people are not watching. Like for example, 2 years ago, my average was like 0 to like maybe 4 views or something, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And now it's like 20 to 50 or something, 17, which is not a lot, but it still it's people watching, and you're like, oh, okay, you reconsider things. Anyways, so yeah, there was all that, and also, well, I just really like Fist of the North Star, and I was doing the comic readings. I was just like grabbing whatever I could, and I was like, you know what? I just kind of want to do that, and I knew it was so stupid. I knew that I wasn't going to complete the whole thing, but I just did it, and one of the main things was it's so stupid. It was I wanted to draw the thumbnail art. And that was one of the main things. I don't draw fan art unless I have a huge excuse to. It's not really my kind of thing to do fan art, and that was an excuse. Like, okay, if I do the videos, I get to do the thumbnail art. That's funny. That's fun. So yeah, it's stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. There's not gonna be conclusion or anything. It's just gonna be that the only way is that if there was any demand for it, I would go out of my way to hopefully like probably try to buy them somehow, and buy the whole collection maybe to read it, which would be very expensive, and I don't have the money for that, so I probably wouldn't do that unless I was able to afford it somehow. Just because of the aesthetic of it, the presentation of the way I do the things, or just look for them online and do it like that. It wouldn't be the same, but it would probably work. I don't know, but I would need to have a lot of demand for that because I need to move on with other things. So yeah, if there was demand, I would do it. That's okay. Moving on. Biz Select Comics. Trademark. Fist of the North Star. Number 3. Fist of the North Star. Presented by Shueisha and Biz Comics. Number 3. Story by Buroson and art by Tetsuo Hara. Biz Comics Select. Very cool. Very cool cover here, by the way. Very iconic Kinshiro with a staff. How many times did he use a staff? Does he use a staff in this issue? I don't remember. I actually haven't read this part. I haven't read this manga. I just bought it and years ago at the flea market, and I never read it. I've seen the anime, so but we're gonna do it now. Very tough looking Kinshiro with the storm in the background. Very everything very iconic. Okay, hang on. The paper is really nice, by the way. I love it. Okay. Oh no, Angeles is gonna take a dump. Okay, the comic, oh wait, the manga, sorry, starts with a panoramic. This is how the movie starts. No, well, no, not really. The movie starts with, you know, the facing of Ray and, no, it's not Ray, it's Sheen and Kenshiro, no, but the action. Well, you see this scene in the movie when they're chasing the kids, and we have again trademark Fist of the North Star, and we see again Kenshiro. It's not the same image, no, it's very similar. Kenshiro, story by Budo-san, art by Tetsuo Hara, original Japanese version, editor-in-chief Yoshikaki Kiso Shueisha, English version, translation Fred Burkle and Satoru Fuji, I don't know, touch art and lettering Wayne Truman, cover design Weiss Graphics, editors Stephanie M. Fowler and John Tagashi, executive editor Seiji Horibuchi, publisher Masaru Oga, Okutono Kin, Fist of the North Star, Japanese edition, copyright 1984 by Budo-san and Tetsuo Hara, 1989 by Shueisha Incorporated and Weiss Communications Japan. First of the North Star is a trademark by Shueisha Weiss Communications Japan. Stories and characters mentioned in this publication are entirely fictional, printed in the USA. Also, this is actually this issue that I'm holding right now. It's actually really old. It's old. It's vintage. I wasn't clear on that. I when I bought it, I wasn't sure how old it was. It's funny how they used to introduce manga in the West back in the old days, back in the first years of manga in the West, like in the late 80s, in the late 80s, early 90s. I have some Mexican Ranma manga. That's the thing. Are they manga or are they comics? Because they are structured in comic format, but I guess they're still manga, just like adapted manga, because you read them as comics, and the whole format, the whole printing, everything is comic. They weren't sure exactly how to do this back in the day. It's very curious. I love how close the anime is, like the art, how close it is to the manga, because that doesn't always happen. For example, Saint Seiya is really different, and I love Saint Seiya, by the way. Chapter 4, King's counterattack. And we receive these two mad punks from the Kink gang. I'm gonna see if I can remember exactly with what this episode is, because I literally didn't even check it prior to reading this. There you go, the cats. I told you the ASMR was going to be around. Charlie's climbing the wall. And Angeles is doing some shenanigans behind me, and yeah, Zanti too. She's probably scheming something. They're all up to trouble. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so I didn't check or anything. I had scrolled through it previously when I bought it and so on, but right now I just grabbed it without even checking or anything. So I'm not sure. Exactly where is this. What is happening here? Which is good. There's gonna be a surprise. I mean, I have a pretty good idea just by seeing this image and seeing that it's the King gang. All right, moving on. Southern Cross, headwaters of the Kingsmen. And we see
they're slaving. I don't remember that from the anime, or I think I do. Yeah. It's not exactly the same in the anime, isn't it? I haven't seen the anime in quite some time. And whipping slaves to do some sort of hard labor, probably extracting water, I think. I'm assuming. There's one passed out. The other ones. It's funny how in the wasteland with no food and radiation and like barely any water or anything, and everybody's so swole and gigantic and in such good shape. I think they were better off without like regular services and medical attention, medical services and food and all that. They're doing way better to them. What's that? What's that crack? Is that a crack? Oh, it's a whipping sound. Let's see that guy. Let's see some sweaty lacquer. Speed it up now! You should be thankful just for being alive, insects. And that guy's like beating up some other guy with a knee. And we see we hear the sound of boogies approaching at high speed. And we see the boogies are just like getting really fast. Quick, it's serious, straight walls. And we don't know what happened. Oh, okay. Where's the story moves on to some of the ruins of a big building where something's happening. We see the interior of the building. The two, what I'm assuming is the two punks who were riding the boogies like that. You heard that? It's a recreation of what happened here. They are kneeling in front of their master, King, Spade, and we see him, this mysterious man. We do not know yet who he is, even though we already mentioned his name. We do not know who he is, but he's absolutely having a blast with his two chicks there, with his two bitches there, just like being just nonchalantly taking a bath, or having his bitches do like clean him up all naked. Where's his penis though? Where's his dick? I mean, I know it's supposed to be censored, but I think they could have made the drawing so that one of her was like holding the little towel thing around his dick, so he wouldn't look weird like that, because it just looks like he doesn't have genitalia, and it's strange. But we understand what this is. It's just censorship, and it's like, yeah, hot ladies. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of them. I don't give a fuck. Next page. He's very concerned about something. He's giving them a very stern look. Yes, sir. And they rope him with some coat. So he turned tail and ran. Yes. And we see them being grabbed by his henchmen. Please forgive me. Oh wait, their voices were the other. Please forgive me. Please. And we see him again, just flexing. Flexing his body. I mean, come on, just flexing there. Or something. Is that a sound that he's making, or is that the sound of his power? I'm not sure. But we can think it's like and or and he's powering up and he just touches them lightly. Me. And the henchman is just asking for help. Help me. And he doesn't even flinch. Look at that guy. He doesn't give a fuck. He inserts his fingers into their chest like if they were butter. And does this happen like that in the anime? I don't remember. I would need to check.
So yeah, I must have been super distracted or something, because I completely missed 2 whole pages last time I was when I was originally reading this. So here they are. He pierces their body. They fall on the ground like dead. That's onomatopoeia there. What's your command, King? Shall we look for the assassin? There his elite group there. There's no need. Soon enough, he will be forced to look for us. And they look at each other. They're all laughing. They're laughing because they're evil. You see? They're evil. They laugh evilly.
We see a different scene with Kenshiro and what's his name? I forgot his name. But we see these two guys going somewhere. We've got to keep moving, Kenshiro. Spade was only the first. So in the previous issue, I think Kenshiro did things to this Spade gentleman here. He probably did unthinkable things that probably led him to be not one single piece, but instead probably many pieces scattered throughout everywhere. I'm assuming. We all know Kenshiro. And his pals will be after you for his death. I told you not to get involved, but did you listen? And he jumps. Kenshiro doesn't even answer. What's that? I guess this farmer was as bad off as the rest. How do you make that sound of turning? The like spinning around sound like. No! Who screamed that? Oh, okay. So there was a note. No, it can't be! And there's a note in this bag that says, to the man with 7 scars on his chest, expect a new corpse each day. You continue to each day. Expect a new corpse each day. You continue to none promise to none. Promise? I don't understand what it says right there. Signed, King. Oh, why? By the way, look at his writing there. Very rushed, ambitious, a little bit opportunistic, and creative. What do you know? And the signature there. Somebody who shelters himself, and somebody has. He puts himself in the middle in the center of everything. Well, again, as I said, moving on. I'm not gonna start doing graphology here. Kenshiro's like, oh, to the man. Okay. To the man with 7 scars on his chest. Expect a new corpse each day you continue to run from us. Okay, I can't believe I didn't see that in the huge panel there. Then, this man, only to call you, it wasn't just this man. They must have executed countless people in hopes that we would stumble into just one. And we see Kenshiro tears off the sign and he's pissed now. Ooh, Kenshiro's mad now. He's in trouble. Kenshiro's mad now. But we don't know what happens. In the next page we have just a view of the ruins of the city. What a cruel thing they do. Get out of there. And we see that there's they're hanging a guy, and possibly his daughter is holding him while he's being hung by the neck. And well, we can see that if she falls or lets him go, he's gonna die. I wonder what that was supposed to be previously. That structure, those tubes. Oh, it's like makeshift. They actually build that just for that purpose. Okay. Now we see the girl is struggling to keep her father. I'm assuming that's her father, and not to fall and. I'm getting tired. If you don't show a little effort, your father will die. How does it feel, Pop? Your life depending on the little one. And he's like poking. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that staff is those staff that Kenshiro's holding in the cupboard. And the guy, and he's poking the guy. And they're all laughing. Papa, please let us go. What did we do wrong? Why are you doing this to us? And the rope is tying up his neck. Why? There's no reason for life or death. It's all a whim, all a whim. And you see Cash. Somebody threw a stone to his mouth. Very Kenshiro like. He always does that. And they're all like, Nani? What is that sound? Is that? Oh, I think that's the sound of his knuckles being cracked. And then you see Kenshiro approaching. He's serious now. He's mad. You can see in his eyes he's mad now. And we see that he noticed the 7 stars. And he chews on the stone. Instead of spitting it out, he just chews on it because he's so strong. He finally showed himself. So, you are the bastard who dares rebel against us, the king's man. And you see Kenshiro. And he cuts the rope of the guy, and the guy falls down. Got him! That's for you, Frick. And we see him again. That's the sound. Cracking his knuckles. I'm just walking through. Don't mess with me. Understand? King's order to terminate you is already out. There's no place you can hide. And we say, I always did say a diamond outsmarts a spade. And spinning his staff, preparing his special finisher move. I'm assuming. I think so. Now my pole technique will prove it. And he does exactly as I was thinking. And we see that he was trying to Kenshiro, but he just nonchalantly just skips the hit and the hit of the staff that was going so fast that his henchmen are not even capable of avoiding it. Before they're even aware of what's going on. And he crushes both of his henchmen in half. I mean, he doesn't cut him in half, but he crushes them. He cuts his spine and his intestines, his gut, their guts and arms, everything. They're just broken in two. But he doesn't even give a shit. You use a little martial arts at least. But can you see your way through this? And he tries another move. Or am I too fast for you? And Kenshiro skips the high-speed moves of the staff, but he doesn't. It's not having any trouble. Die! Dude, are you not noticing that Kenshiro doesn't even give a fuck? He's not even flinching. He's just like moving so fast, and he's not even flinching. You can't even touch him. The force of the air is like cutting a little bit of his skin, but you're not doing anything, dude. Stop laughing. You're a moron. Are you noticing? You're so full of yourself that you. Kenshiro just stops it with his palm slow enough to make me yawn. And he's just like, Kenshiro grabs the staff and lifts him in the air, and now he has them hanging in the air like that. Time to die, your painted face. Oh, I can't be. He lifted me up with one hand. And then Kenshiro lets go of him and jumps right in the air to intercept him. And he hits him with on the sides of the neck, and then a knee right to his face. And he's like, in both sides, and then like that. Yeah. And knee to the face. Now for a little martial art they call the vicious cracking fist of the North Star. And what are those sounds? What no, not that way. His face cracks. His visage cracks by the fist of a North Star. His brains are coming out, and just his face explodes. He's dead. He's fucking dead. He's dead as fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, he's officially dead as fuck. Alright, and the chapter is over. You see Kenshiro, and then it's time to settle this. Man to man. And we see Kenshiro looking forward, just waiting for that rematch, just building that promo, the anticipation. He's determined. He's gonna do it. He's thinking he can't do anything but thinking about his rematch with Shin as he looks forward into the horizon, just waiting to see this man that we can see in the back of this page. Chapter over.
And here ends this chapter. This is where I'm going to leave it so far. I'm going to continue with the chapter 5 from the next video. Anyways, yeah, bye. See you in the next one.